Hi and welcome back to Erlengrat and FS22 here on the channel. I promised in the last episode that we wouldn't see more of the rolling of the fields. I would finish that, but then when I was done with the fertilizer, I decided that we need to do something. And that something is to invest in more production and future income, I hope. So now that we have several fields, it is time to get the grain mill as well, so we can manufacture flour. And eventually, I think we will be able to buy some more production so we can utilize that flour for other stuff. So there you go. We have bought the grain mill, 96,000 euros. And I've taken some of the wheat we have in the silo, fill that up, so now we can start production of I'm not sure if 25,000, that's not much. It's making it quite quickly as well. Okay, so next we need to do then is to, well, we have the corn field that will be ready in a couple of months. And we also need to think of this when we do planting next year. Anyway, I'll send that tractor back. This is done with the rolling on this field. So we might as well get over to the other field here, do the headland back and forth, and then we can do the rest of the headland on the both fields. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we're done the headlands. We are now ready to put this to a worker, and we will check up on the John Deere. That's already back at the farm, so we might as well just park this trailer. And then I think we are ready to start with some herbicide spraying. That's needed on the large field and also on field 21 and 22. Let's just park this. There we go. Almost full tank as well, so this will be no problem. So let's just unfold it. Oops, a little bit too big here. There we go. So the plan is to get the headlands done here as well. I'll do at least this part here so we can get some straight lines for the worker to work on. So I'll get that done, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, a little bit tricky there, but yeah, most of the headlands are done. So we can put this to worker and check up on the roller, I think. Okay, it's halfway through, I guess. Okay, then we will continue with this one a little bit more. Once we get over on the opposite side there, I will make sure it has a little bit more space to turn around, and so there's no interference with the cars going up and down that road. But anyway, as you can see, we started at, was it 84, 86%? 84, I think it was. Hardly anything used, so this is saving money every freaking day. Okay, so now we just take it down here one turn, and then I think we can probably head back to the opposite side again. Maybe we need to add a little bit on the headland there. That's it. Okay, let's go back to the other side. I think we need to add a little bit more there to avoid any issues when he's turning. Again, like I mentioned in the last episode, I've been looking a little bit towards course play. Not sure how I should use it on a field like this, for instance, because it's not a kind of a map fabricated field. So if any of you have any ideas on that one, please let me know in the comment field. But if I go all the way down here now, I think we have more than enough for it to turn and avoid any interference. So we stop it here, and then we go to beyond the shed, run it one time there, and then when it goes back it should be able to cover the full length. Okay, now I think it's ready for a worker to actually take over. Let's check on the roller. Okay, not much to do here. It's almost done, so I'll get that done myself. Shouldn't be more than a couple of minutes actually. So that's good. Again, think we will invest in a larger roller actually. Especially with this tractor, it will be a problem on these fields here. We will keep the smaller roller if we do, just to make sure we can use it up on the farm. Anyway, I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Okay, most of it is done, so we can put this on a worker on this field here. And we can check in on the herbicide spraying. Shouldn't be far off now from being done. Okay, seems like we have one pass left, so that's good. It's still only 78%, so we used 6% of it. That's really good. Um, I'm not sure what happened to the sound here now. It's kind of disappeared. Okay, I'll do this pass here and see if it comes back, and if not, I will restart the game. Kind of strange. Might be it returns. It disappeared over here somewhere, so there it is. Probably a glitch in the map of the game or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's back, so the problem is, well, not solved, but we have a solution. So once this is done, we can head on to field number 21 and 22. That's small fields, so they will be easy and quick to put herbicide on. So it won't be like a big job. I will probably leave the tanker down there since it will be needed next month on field number 18, 19 and 20. But let's take the curvy scenic road. Oops, a little bit wide on that turn. And I guess when we are done with the spraying on the next two fields, the roller is probably done as well. And I'm a little bit curious on the flower, how fast it produces the flower. So looking forward to checking that out. So I guess our next investment should be maybe an even larger field, so we can have oats, wheat, or something to get the mill running properly. Also need to find out a little bit on what kind of crop do we make the most flour out of compared to the cost. So let's just back up here so we can get this Helen done. Makes it so much easier when we can just turn 360 degrees, 180 degrees, sorry, when we go back. I hate to back up with this. Okay, let's just start it there. That's it. Okay. Doesn't seem to be much here actually to spray, which is good, of course. It's just like spraying odd spots here and there. So it should be like 3 runs up and down. Shouldn't be much more. Yeah, you can see there's hardly any weed in between here. So maybe we'll get a really good crop then. Does anyone know if we can actually spray herbicide just after we have planted or drilled? I mean, before it even germinates? That should potentially make it a better yield as well, as far as I can see. As you won't have any reduction in the soil quality because of the weed stealing energy from the things you've planted. So if any of you know and have tried it, please let me know. Okay, there we go. And then probably two passes left before we are done. I would like it to show on the map, on the mini map actually, have that functionality. That would be nice. So we could see where we have been. It's a bit more here in the center, it seems. Okay, I'll get this spraying done. So I'll see you in a minute or so. here we are, just one small final pass left, and both field 21 and 20 is done. Just some odd spots left here. And seems like the rolling is done as well, so that's nice. We'll park this over there, just like we did with the planter, as it will be needed next month. So there we go. And then we can bring this back to the farm. And I think that will be the end of this episode as well. So to all of you that has been watching, thanks a lot. And until next episode, take care and stay safe. See you then.